Grolsch approached us to participate in their concept, Grolsch Canvas. They've created a forum really for fine art. They asked us to come up with a project that would paint a picture of the city, paint a picture of the life of craftsmanship within the Amsterdam community, but to have the freedom to do that in a more artistic context than we might normally do. We've come together with Marc Haers to capture a series of double portraits of artisans from the Amsterdam community. One of the great things about working with Marc on this project is that his attitude towards what he wants to do with photography is so clearly identical to what we want to do at Denham. Photographers like August Sander and Irving Penn, and the stories that get told of what artisans do for a living and how they do it, very big part of the tradition of trade photography. And it was an amazing thing to see how natural that could be in this project as well.
When it comes to tradition and art, it influences my work in a way that I want it to be timeless, because I think it's the most important thing, that you renew what has been made, like look back to old photographers and make it better, but in a more modern jacket, I guess.
Denham has a very rich tradition, obviously, and the history of workwear is the root of our design process and how we make our collections. At the same time, we need to be willing to stretch the boundaries and break the rules in order to move it forward. This idea of improvisational design and worshiping tradition while you challenge convention, it's as simple as the rivet in a blue jean, and it's also as simple and potentially iconic as the reclosable lid on a Grolsch bottle that is enough bravery to distinguish an entire brand. One of our mantras was worship tradition and destroy convention, and they have their own, which is unconventional by tradition. So clearly there was a meeting of spirits in that regard. One of the underlying themes of this project is tracking a journey that at Denham we call from virgin to vintage. Denim fabric and blue jeans are famous for how they characterize life experience and how time maps itself on their surface. They become self-portraits of the person who wears them.